In the sunny little town of Meadowbrook lived a dog named Barnaby. Now, Barnaby was a fine-looking dog with a glossy brown coat and a tail that wagged like a metronome. He was generally a happy fellow, but he had one little problem. He was never quite satisfied. If he had a comfy bed, he'd eye his neighbor's slightly fluffier one. If he got a tasty biscuit, he'd wonder if there was an even tastier one just around the corner. One bright Tuesday morning, Barnaby was trotting through the town square, his nose twitching with all the delicious smells. He trotted right up to Mr. Gable's butcher shop. Mr. Gable, a kind man with a big, round belly, was just trimming a large side of beef. He saw Barnaby looking up at him with those big, hopeful eyes. "Well, hello there, Barnaby," Mr. Gable chuckled. "You've been a good boy, haven't you?" He reached down and handed Barnaby the most magnificent bone he had ever seen. It was a big, juicy steak bone with plenty of meat still clinging to it. Barnaby's heart swelled with pride. This wasn't just any bone, this was a prize. He held his head high, the bone clamped firmly in his mouth, and began his journey home. He decided to take the scenic route, a lovely path that wound through a wide, green meadow filled with wildflowers. The sun was warm on his back, the birds were singing, and Barnaby felt like the king of the world. He pictured himself later, lying in his favorite patch of sun, gnawing on this incredible bone. Life couldn't possibly get any better than this. Or could it? His path led him to a narrow wooden footbridge that crossed over a calm, clear stream. The water flowed so gently it was like a perfect mirror, reflecting the blue sky and the fluffy white clouds. As Barnaby started to cross, he happened to glance down. And that's when he saw it. Staring back up at him from the water was another dog. This dog looked a lot like him, but wow, the bone he had. It looked enormous, at least twice as big and twice as juicy as his own. Barnaby stopped dead in his tracks. His happy mood instantly vanished, replaced by a surge of envy. Who was this other dog? And how did he get such a superior bone? It wasn't fair. Barnaby thought, "My bone is good, but his is incredible. I deserve that bone. I want it." He forgot all about the wonderful gift from Mr. Gable and the joyful walk through the meadow. All he could think about was the bigger bone. Greed took over. He decided he would scare the other dog away and take that amazing bone for himself. He puffed out his chest, took a deep breath, and opened his mouth wide to let out a ferocious bark. But the moment his jaws parted, a terrible thing happened. Plop! His own precious bone, the one he had been so proud of just moments before, fell from his mouth. It dropped into the stream, hit the water with a soft splash, and in an instant, both the bone and the other dog vanished into the ripples. Barnaby stared, confused. The water grew still again, and there was his reflection, looking just as bewildered as he felt. But there was no other dog, and no other bone. There was only him, and the sad, empty space in the water where his treasure had disappeared. He whined, peering into the stream, but his bone was gone, carried away by the current. With his tail tucked between his legs and his head hung low, Barnaby finished crossing the bridge. The walk home felt 10 times longer. The sun didn't seem as warm, and the birdsong sounded like they were mocking him. He arrived home with nothing. He had no bone, no treat, only a hollow feeling in his tummy and a heavy lesson in his heart. He had been so focused on wanting more that he lost the wonderful thing he already had. And that, he realized, was a very foolish thing indeed. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to follow for more stories.